Hi everybody and welcome back. We're doing chapter 9 today. Fiona doesn't offer the tutor me again. Instead, I spent a week studying, trying desperately to cram years worth of information into 4 days. Rue starts college and immediately seems to love it. I don't see or hear a lot from him. I try not to take it too personally. His band is playing at fewer freshers, week parties, and he leaves me a few drunk text messages in the middle of the night. Babe, I cannot wait till next year when you are here with me. Kasia is underestimated. Also, remember when she had a dollar sign in her name? Why are you so pretty? Maybe should cover a Kasia song with the band. Wyatt. Lily seems to be studying as hard as I am, and it feels like we are both auditioning to be Fiona's best friend. It's as if someone has told us that there's only space for one of us in the higher level class, and the other has to die in the basement. I go to school, supervised study sessions one evening, partly because I think the studious environment might help, partly because I'm hoping to show Fiona how serious I am now taking school. It doesn't work. Everyone is so silent. And it feels unnatural to be in school this late and not practicing magic. It doesn't finish until 9, with a short dinner break at 6. But the time we leave, it's getting dark. I make my way to the bus and at the center point notice that Aaron is walking in step with me. Go away, I say, too exhausted to come up with anything more original. I'm just walking, he says. I saw your partner today. My partner? Rue. He's at college now, isn't he? We were canvassing up there. Seems to have found himself a nice new crowd. I feel my face going red in half a darkness. I hate that Aaron has been seen Rue more recently than I have. I have questions, he says, about you and him. Why on earth would I answer any of your questions, especially about me and him? I notice that our feet are falling at the exact same time, in the same precise rhythm. It sounds like one pair of feet walking, not two. I turn my face to the wall and notice that our shadows are merged into one form. The street lamp casting a four-handed, four-legged, 6-foot shape. I try to speed up, but I can't seem to break rhythm with him. I'll just ask him anyway, he says brightly. First of all, is there a future in it? I keep my head down, knowing he's trying to go at me. I know you think that I am this maniac, he goes on to say, but I'm just curious. His band are all about, queer identity, aren't they? His voice is bright and soft, as he weren't the person who showed up at the small private ceremony gig to incite a riot. That wasn't the question, he continues. I know that basically a fact. It's on their social media, but how is him having a girlfriend the base of a queer identity? Don't respond, don't respond, don't respond. He's doing his thing, his Aaron thing, trying to worm into the little gaps in your reserve where you are vulnerable. Vulnerability lives. Don't give it to him. Maeve, this is a cheap trick, because either he's sort of pretending to have this queer identity to get gigs, which I don't think seems very like him, based on what I know of Rue. You don't know anything about Rue, I snapped immediately. No, knowing it's a mistake. He smiles. He seems to think that he has scored a point and is recouping some kind of loss from our last conversation. Or, he continues, he's not pretending and he is bisexual or pansexual or whatever, in which case, well, he's only 18. You are his first partner, aren't you? That's not a question. What is a question? I hiss. It's a math problem, he continues. One young person exploring their sexual and gender identity plus one music tour divided by one monogamous relationship with your childhood sweetheart. What does it all add up to, Maeve? To bring me back to my earlier question, where's the future in it? I stop walking. Something about him just coming out and saying it stiffens my blood. My fingers clench and unclench as I feel a strange mix of hatred and release. Aaron can see your weakness. That's his gift. He can show you the things that you've even managed to hide from yourself. And here he is, exposing my deepest anxieties to the autumn air, and it has winded me up. So why the release? He's pulled my guts out. But on the plus side, it means I don't have to carry them around anymore. It feels, I think, like a kind of confession, like he's the priest who is pulling it out of me. He loves me, I say. The words feel strong in my mouth, like a spell. He loves me more than anyone has ever loved you. That's why you don't understand it, because you've never been loved. He raises his eyebrows like he's looking at a long bill and thinking, not quite sure that adds up. You are full of hate. I spit. I guess. It's the only thing you understand. So let me talk to you in those terms. I hate you, and you hate me, and everyone I care about. I don't hate you, he says blithely. Yes, you do. You hate my sister. You hate her girlfriend. You hate Rose. You hate his fans. You hate everything that doesn't fit into your neo-Nazi white Christian world view. And you know what the saddest thing is? It's not even original. You have all this power, obviously, and you can't think to do something properly crazy with it. You could be some dictator's dream right now, convincing him not to kill thousands of people. But no, you are here in Kilbeg, with your idiotic bigotry from the Middle Ages. He looks dumbfounded. It feels good to order my thoughts, to finally deliver the speech I've been composing in my head for months. Oh, I see what this is, he says finally. You think I hate gay people. You are saying you don't hate gay people? I let out a dry, hollow laugh. No, he says. God does. I imagine myself leaping like a wild animal and tearing out his throat with one bite. I know in that moment that I need to do something, to punch or kick or spit, to let him know that he can't talk to me like this and get away with it. That men, even the ones with magic, only really understand violence. Then I hear a light cough. We both spin around. It's Heather Bansbury, wearing a long coat and satchel, her eyes like stone. Maeve, she says, are you all right? I take a step towards her, desperately relieved at the presence of a grown-up in a position of authority. No, actually, I say. This guy won't leave me alone. Aaron actually laughs. Oh, this is the play, is it? Then he shrugs. Maeve, can I assume this is 3? Yes, I say. Fantastic, he says, and he begins to walk away. Enjoy hell. Despite his exit, I still feel a chill. What happens after 3? Are you all right, Maeve? Heather asks again. Who was that? Just some creep, I replied. She says, and I can't help but wonder whether it's too much of a coincidence. Her suddenly appearing. The wind picks up behind her hair, and for a second the smell of copper is in the air. There is a feeling of struggle, of something hidden, working hard. Which way are you going? She asks. Bus station. Do you want me to walk? You? Do you want me to walk you? I think what she's trying to say, do you want me to walk with you? No, I'm fine. He's gone. Let me know if he bothers you again. Okay, she says, and it's the way she says it. He that makes me think she knows Aaron is not only a creep outside a girls' school, but something different. Something she knows. The copper smell passes. I feel like she was about to tell me something important, but at the last minute decided against it. And that was chapter 9. Well, guys, I hope to see you soon. Bye.